What is the difference between the Greater and Lesser Antilles? Have you ever wondered what sets the Greater Antilles apart from the Lesser Antilles? Both are fascinating groups of islands in the Caribbean, but they have distinct characteristics. Let's break it down. The Greater Antilles includes some of the largest islands in the Caribbean. This group consists of Cuba, Hispaniola, Jamaica, and Puerto Rico. There are also smaller islands like the Cayman Islands and Navassa Island. The Greater Antilles are primarily made up of continental rock, which connects them to the North American plate. This geological foundation gives these islands a stable and older structure. Culturally, the Greater Antilles play a significant role in Latin culture. Cuba, the Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico have rich histories shaped by Spanish colonization, African heritage, and indigenous Taino influences. These islands are often seen as the heart of the Spanish-speaking Caribbean. On the other hand, the Lesser Antilles is a chain of smaller islands that, from an arc from the Virgin Islands in the north, sweeping southeast through the Leeward and Windward Islands. This group extends to the Leeward Antilles near Venezuela. The Lesser Antilles are mostly volcanic or coral in origin, created by tectonic activity at the boundary of the Caribbean plate. This volcanic nature makes these islands younger geologically and often more rugged and mountainous. The indigenous peoples of the Lesser Antilles, primarily the Colonial, fiercely resisted European colonization. The cultural influences here are diverse, blending French, English, Dutch, and other European colonial legacies with African and indigenous traditions. Geographically, the Greater Antilles lie to the northwest and dominate the Caribbean Sea. In contrast, the Lesser Antilles from the eastern and southern boundary of the Caribbean Sea, where it meets the Atlantic Ocean. The Greater Antilles have more extensive landmass and larger populations. This has influenced their roles in regional politics, economy, and culture within Latin America and the Caribbean. Understanding these differences helps appreciate the diversity within the Caribbean region. The Greater Antilles often representing the core Spanish-speaking Caribbean nations with deep historical ties to Latin America. Meanwhile, the Lesser Antilles showcase a blend of colonial histories and cultural identities that enrich the broader Caribbean cultural scene.